Susan Phillips Moskowitz from Mrs. Moskowitz's Knits. I'm going to teach you how to knit today. Hi, it's Mrs. Moskowitz again. In order to change colors, it's best to do it on a knit row. So you want to have finished knitting. I just, as an example, knitted 3 rows here. You put your needle in as if you're going to knit your next stitch. This is the first way you can do it. Take your second color and put it over your right needle. You hold the 2 yarns together and you knit your stitch. You're going to knit your next stitch and holding these 2 together, you come around and you knit. Now it looks like this one's a little bit fat, but you really don't notice it. And now you drop your little short piece and you start knitting with your second color. In this case, it's blue. Now we're going to finish this row. You do your straight knit across the row, and I'll show you at the end why it's better to do it on a knit row. And I'm not going very slowly here because the people that are watching this video already know the knit stitch, and if you don't, then please go and see my video part 1 teaching you the knit stitch. So here we are with the second color. Now this has a nice clean edge, you'll see, because this is your front. When you turn it around and the back, you'll see that you see a little bit of the blue. Now some people might like that, but this is definitely the back side. And some people might be asking, well, can you add the second color using the purl stitch? And yes, you can, but I think it has a much more finished look when you do it on your knit row. But as an example, I will go back doing the purl stitch so that you can see what that looks like. And we've added our second color. And of course, if you were doing your garment entirely in the knit stitch, you could be knitting this row. It's up to you, depending on your pattern. I'm purling back here. And with this little piece, that can be crocheted in later on. And here you are. So you have added your second color. Now this is from when we cast on, and if you are going to continue to change colors, you might want to just cut this off at this point and you'll crochet your piece in later on. So we have changed colors. Now I'm going to show you the second way to join your second color. Hello, now I'm going to show you a second way to join your second color of yarn. You always want to do it on a knit row. You put your right needle in as if to make a stitch. Take the yellow yarn, which was your color A. Take the blue yarn or whatever color is your second color. And you have both of them on the needle together. So you're holding 2 yarns. And then you make your knit stitch. And there you have it. And then on your next stitch, you want to drop the yellow, hold the 2 blue, go through, and then on the 3rd stitch you drop the short part of the blue and continue knitting. Now some people like this method and some people don't, because you end up with 2 fat stitches here. But when you're knitting your entire garment, you really don't notice that. But it's up to you. So I'm going to show you again how you do it. If you don't like the fat stitches, then you will just start out with the blue or whatever your second color is. So go in as if to knit. Pull this a little snug. You'll tighten it up on the next row. Take your blue yarn, put it over the right needle, and start to knit. Now if this is a little bit loose, like it is right now, just pull the yellow from the back. I just pulled it a little bit snug. And then you continue knitting. If you don't want it bulky, drop the short end. Keep knitting with the blue. When we come back around, you can tighten this up and weave it in with your crochet hook. So we finish this row, and many people like this method better because it's very crisp and clean and you don't see the bulkiness. This is bulky yarn, so it does depend on the type of yarn you're using, which method is best for you. Let me show you again. So in the back, you just pull that first color yarn, which in this case is yellow, a little bit tight, and you pull where you started your blue a little bit tight, and you keep knitting with your blue, and when you're finished you're going to come back and crochet this edge in. And if you need to see how to crochet in an edge, there's another video on YouTube that I just completed that can show you with the ruffle how to crochet in the edge.